Keir Starmer just walked into one of the sharpest traps set for him in the Commons, and his response told us everything. A Conservative MP stood up and did something deceptively simple. He didn't attack Starmer on a single policy. He rattled off a list: pubs, restaurants, cafes, farms, GPs, care homes, hospices. Every place ordinary British life happens, and attached the same two words to each one: higher taxes. It was designed to land like a drum beat, and it did. But here's what made this moment genuinely interesting. It wasn't really about the economy. It was about perception, about painting a picture of a prime minister who seems more comfortable boarding a plane than standing in a British pub. And in politics, perception is often more powerful than policy. What happened next reveals something important about where Starmer currently stands and how he's chosen to defend himself. Now watch this clip carefully, because Starmer's response tells you far more than the question ever could.
Dr. Luke Evans.
Mr. Speaker, I feel for the Prime Minister. It must be tough wherever he goes in the UK because of his policies. A pub, higher taxes. A restaurant, higher taxes. A cafe, higher taxes. A farm, higher taxes. A GP, higher taxes. A care home, higher taxes. A hospice, higher taxes. So, Mr. Speaker, is this the reason the Prime Minister chooses to spend so much time out of this country?
What a load of nonsense. Mr. Speaker, we are at a critical stage in progress in Ukraine that will affect Ukraine's sovereignty, the whole of Europe, and the values that we hold dear. We are part of one of the leading countries to strengthen NATO at a vital time for defence and security in Europe. And we've secured trade deals that they tried for years to achieve, but never did because of our international engagement. And we've got better relations with the EU, all of which is good for our country. Ridiculous question.
On the surface, Starmer hit back hard. Ukraine, NATO, trade deals, EU relations. He wrapped himself in the language of serious statesmanship and dismissed the question as ridiculous. But that's precisely what makes this moment worth dissecting. Because when a Prime Minister responds to a question about domestic pain with a list of foreign policy wins, that's not a rebuttal, that's a redirect, and voters notice the difference. Dr. Luke Evans wasn't making a foreign policy argument. He was making an emotional one, connecting the dots between empty chairs in struggling British businesses and a Prime Minister who keeps leaving the country. Starmer's answer, however polished, didn't actually land on that ground. He fought on his own terrain, not the terrain that matters to the person behind the bar or running the care home. And that gap between what the government is proud of internationally and what people are feeling domestically is fast becoming Starmer's most dangerous political vulnerability. The international scorecard may be strong, but right now, the domestic bill is what people are paying. Subscribe if you want analysis that goes beyond the headlines, because moments like this reveal far more than they first appear.